What the fuck? I have no words. On November the 2nd, I set a light goal that I thought would not be reached. And it is 2 days later after I uploaded that video. 1,500 of you guys want to see me turn a stick purple. Who in their right mind wants to do this? I will not back down from this challenge. So, I am left with no other choice but to tackle this. I've already poked people 1,000 times. That is 1%. 1% out of the 99% left. That accounts for 98,000 more slaps. This is gonna be a long one. Alright, it's day 1 of this nightmarish challenge. As some of you might know, the map of slap battles is usually always green, but here it's orange. And that's because I started this challenge early on in November, so it's still Halloween themed, and believe it or not, I actually miss this map a lot. So can we make a petition to bring this back? But anyways, to make this more interesting, I'm going to add a sanity meter. And since it's just the first day, as you might already tell, my sanity was pretty strong. So make sure you keep watching, because it does eventually hit the dead zone. We've officially started the challenge. We're gonna start by poking people very slowly. That's off to a good start. My stick turned gold. End of video. How about just take a seat? You did not have to reset. You would have stood back up, you know? Oh no, it's not good. This is not good. I'm sorry. Sacrifices have to be made. Surprised. Yo! That man just disappeared. Why has everyone suddenly disappeared? I take out this stick glove and everybody disappears. They know the dangers this little stick can do. Oh, why do you gotta do this to me? Why can't we be friends, lovers, just anything but enemies? I'm sorry I poked you, okay? But if you truly can't forgive me, then I must do this to you. I choose peace, not violence. Quote of the day: a mere stick can do you no harm. Do not fear from it, run from it, so be a stick. Did you like that quote? Go to sleep if you loved it. There you go. You loved it. There's 2 people using one shots. Little does he know I can just do this. He almost survived that too. Notice how this is my strong arm. That is to signify how many times I've been poking. Let's check out the stick progression. 1,077. I'm sorry for what I must do to you. Just a little push, you know? Give him that little tap. Dude, this zombie keeps falling for the same trick. You know what? I'm starting to believe he's actually a zombie. No brains. That is why his head wobbles like a bobblehead. It is just hollow inside. Look at this. He's gonna try to go for me, but I'm gonna hit him with the classic. Predictable. Okay. Do you want to explain what that was? Because I honestly do not know what you were trying to do. And I kind of feel bad for you. Current method of grinding pokes is actually pretty long, and I want to say not effective. So I gotta figure something out. Jeez. Looking back at this, it would have actually been nice if I did decide to figure something out this early into the challenge. But it says here in my notes that after the ending of this recording, I went straight to bed instead. I know. That's great. And since it's just day 1, I want to make it clear that I'll only be counting the days that I was actively grinding stick masteries. So day 1 started on the 4th of November. And now, we're moving on to day 2, which was on the 8th of November. A 4-day gap. Yeah, wow, my scheduling was horrible. Day 2. The green grass is back, but that sadly does mean that the Spaghetti Mountain I once loved has vanished. You will be missed, Spaghetti Mountain. You will be missed. Though it's pretty safe to say that majority of this video takes place during this default map, as you might expect. But that goes without saying, and day 2 really took a toll on me, as I really did enjoy that Halloween themed map. So you might hear me say stuff like this: rise, but there is no shine. We are back to the old map. Normal big mountain where I can just spam stick anyone, and the plate looks about as tired as I am. But on the bright side, I was making progression. I also wanted to quickly mention, I managed to get to 4.8k. We are almost at 5,000. That is going to be our first milestone. And if it wasn't for this particular server, I would have lost my mind a lot faster. But like all good things, they don't last long. The ending of this day was horrible. You know, I do appreciate how everybody, I'm not going to say they're bad, Okay, let's just be honest, they are bad. What am I doing in a lobby with low players? What is this? We have 8 people who are less than 200 slaps. What? I'm not complaining. This just makes it easier for me. I don't know if it's because I grinded for so long in the Halloween map, but I am not used to seeing all this green. I think I'd rather like it when it's nighttime. The sunlight is hurting my eyes. There's 3 stick people here. They need to make a game on where it's just sticks. You cannot make people die if you have a stick. Wait, let me check the progress. Moment of truth. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our first milestone. 5,000 pokes. 5% progress. I am beyond happy just to say that. You guys deserve your quote of the day. Y'all better have your volume up for this one because I actually put some hard thinking into it. Life is like a stick. The ends might feel like a rough cutoff, but there's only one straight path to destiny. I would say that was a pretty good one. I don't know if it made sense though. We're only on day 2, and it feels like we're on day 100 already. This is a long journey. It's always nice seeing someone else use stick. Like, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. Can we stop with the arrows? I'm gonna lose my... Whoa. Slow down. I'm not trying to lose my monetization here. Let's keep it rated E. So with that said, day 3. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yep, so I lost the footage. But don't worry, because you guys didn't miss out on much. I just poked and poked for a very long time. And when I say for a long time, I actually mean it. As you'll see in day 4. Okay, this one was interesting. But before we even get to that, let's take a quick look at the sanity meter. Yeesh. We barely started this challenge not too long ago. And the reason it's so high up has to do with day 2. I suffered a lot here, and you'll hear me complain about it throughout this day. So prepare yourselves for that, but also prepare yourselves to be amazed, or rather shocked, from the announcement that I'm about to make here. Oh, the misery. I've suffered enough already. What is this cancerous server? Everyone gets pokes these days. You know, what is life without pokes? If you're not getting poked, then what are you doing? So many bad things have happened. I've lost my day 3 footage. I'm gonna be honest, I do some little bit of off-camera grinding, but it's a little bit, it's not a lot. What happened to Goku? Goku, you need help? Goku is so laggy. I feel bad for him. Oh my goodness. We are about to get 25,000 pokes. We are about to get 25,000 pokes. I do some little bit of off-camera grinding.
Wow, man. Damn.
There it is. I told you that you would be amazed. Now the reason I had gained so much was combined from day 2 and 3. I poked nonstop, and prior to recording on day 4, I did a lot of off-camera grinding. Like a lot. And that impacted me tremendously on day 4. Just watch. I'd much rather be a car, just like that guy. I wish I could take a nap just like you, but I have not been able to sleep. Oh yeah, that felt so good. A quadruple? You do not see that. Oh, I like pressing big red buttons. Why are we getting engineer mastery? That mastery is so bad. Please don't get it. Please. You will regret it. The mastery is not that good. Trust me, you can believe. Nothing surprises me anymore. If I see 3 speeds with radios and they're all stacking up on top of each other, I've lost all my consciousness of interest. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh my goodness. Breaking some ankles. What in tarnation? What just happened? All 3 tycoons died at the same time. Have I hit my milestone yet? Yay, we did. Milestone cleared. This was starting to become a major problem. When I look back at this, it was probably a sign from my PC telling me it's not worth it, but I just ignored it and I kept going. So my PC crashed. That was interesting. I am so glad I recovered the footage. I would have been upset. We have a broccoli here. Hold on, okay? That is the sickest avatar I've seen in all my years of slap battles. Look at him.
Damn.
That is sick. I love that. Wait, I'm not done looking at you yet. Oh, he is muscular just like me. And you know what? Before my PC crashes again, I gotta remind you guys of the quote of the day. People's hearts are like sticks. Once you break it, you can't put it back together. Be kind, be positive, be nice to one another. treat other people's hearts like sticks. Like there's only one that matters. Except for this, guys. Look, someone else join me in the stick journey. Let's go. Violence is never a good thing. Be peaceful. Poke people. Make them lay down and rethink their life decisions for a second. That is the key to peace. Ooh, I don't know what it is with me today, but I feel like a philosopher. I could give the most motivating quotes. Or maybe I just need help. Maybe I'm just becoming a stick. What is that going to do to me? Okay, that that was pretty deadly. Ooh, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, that dodge. I see a pink dot over there. What is that? Is that the Astro World event? See you guys in 10 days. Wait, 10 days? No. You're joking, right? He was not joking. Yeah, this was looking pretty disappointing because for some reason here, I decided not to record my progression for 10 days straight. And I won't lie and say you guys didn't miss out on anything because I actually made significant progress here. So in order to get you guys caught up, maybe it's time I reveal the method I use while I'm not recording. I call it the stick, poker, rock thingy. You see, if it wasn't for this brilliant technique, I wouldn't be here right now. In fact, I'd probably still be working on this mastery. But as you can see, this technique did involve 3 people. The rock, the nose, and of course, the stick. At this point, you might be wondering, why didn't I just AFK the whole thing then? You see, this method isn't completely AFK free, as you'll have the occasional person come slap you off, and that happens a lot. So there were those days where I had enough of that and got back to poking slap battles players instead of nose. And I did that for the 10 days I wasn't recording, partly because I felt like giving up, but rest assured, because this would be the last time you'd see a gap like this, since from this point on, it was too late to turn back. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, I get it. Y'all thought I was joking when I said that I will be seeing you in 10 days. No, I meant that. I really did mean that. That is one crazy box. He's not as crazy as me yet. Or that guy. But on the good side, look at that progression. 44%, nearly halfway done. I promise that from here on out, there will be no more gaps. Let me tell you guys something. My gameplay consists of spawning in, poking somebody, and then getting knocked off. That's what it is. It's a 3-step cycle. Spawn in, poke, die. Spawn in, poke, die. I'm used to it now. You can call me a loser. I might even agree with you. We got a flash guy here. Let's put him down. He's quite a laggy flash guy. Yeah, he's very laggy. Superman? Oh my gosh. Wow. Can we stop at that beauty? Superman! Oh my gosh, we need to block that out. I owe you guys 10 quotes of the day. Probably even more. Progression has been really slow, mind you. Let's see. How many pokes can I get before I get slapped? 1. That's nice. It's a nice record. If you guys can beat that, let me know in the comments. I doubt it. Oh. Ooh, y'all see that weave? I might do a lot of poking, but I still got them reflexes on me. And this handsome beard. I don't remember if I've previously said that I got the best quote of the day, but this one tops all of them. Make sure you turn up the volume and you pay attention. Even the smallest things can create chaos. So it is the little efforts like this that matter. Right, chicken? Yeah, that chicken agrees with me. I would love to do Stick Mastery more, but it's the fact that I'm not even getting points from doing this. If I could get slaps for the amount of times that I've poked people, I'd probably be at 2 million. So I'm gonna do the only thing I can do to get pokes. Go back to the good old days where I collected these slapples. Isn't that right, Snow Peep?
Yes, that's right. It's totally right.
Man, I got no friends. I was feeling lonely, sad, and even defeated. Despite having so much progress, I felt doubt as I realized I was spending most of my day doing this, and for what? Was it really worth it? Was this ever going to stop? I needed a sign, and I needed one quick. And that's where day 15 comes. This was about to change everything for me, so it's worth mentioning that things get a little serious here. I finally have good news. We are 40 pokes away from getting 50,000 pokes. That'll officially mark 50% of the way done with Stick Mastery. It's been a really long journey. I've had a few times where I wanted to quit, wanted to just forget about getting Stick Mastery at all and just moving on. But there's days where I do read the comments. Some of you guys have the nicest things to say. It's motivating and it keeps me going. It's also really inspiring to see how some of you even mobile players, manage to get stick mastery. In the end, that's what really keeps me going. I am determined to get this thing, no matter how long it takes me, no matter how long this beard grows. I will for sure get this thing before 2026. That is the deadline. Poking has been both a good and bad journey, an interesting one worth documenting. I know we are far from done, but it definitely does feel like the end is near. I know some of you are gonna be like, what is this guy talking about? He's only 50,000 pokes in. He still has 49,999 pokes left. That's what brings me to the quote of the day. It doesn't take fancy places to get the most out of your happiness. It can be small things, casual things like a stick. I don't know if that sounded good, but I thought it was pretty nice. And now, we are one poke away. I had done it. 50,000 pokes, 50%, and now that we were halfway through, I was feeling extremely good. So good, in fact, I decided to shave off the beard so I could stay fresh. Day 16 had no idea what was coming. We're getting a lot of pokes. Yeah, we're not gonna be going down there. You know, I like to serve it. Everyone's okay with me poking them. So is this guy. You know, we're back to our usual routine. That 50k milestone was nice, but we gotta get back to the grind, you know? Would it be wrong for me to poke a guy on a wheelchair? Probably not. He's okay with it. He wants me to do it again. And you know what? I will keep doing it again. Hey, you get a poke. Goku, what happened to you? You don't look okay. Last I remember, Goku wasn't red. Goku was a different color. That's what I remember. See, I want to make people fall down too, but I'm gonna do it with my stick. I'm not even talking because I'm so concentrated in poking people. I never thought I'd be saying those words in the same sentence. 5 more pokes? No, we'll officially have 59,000 pokes. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how many times I poked people there, but I think it was a lot. Oh, one extra, but you know what they say? You're never too safe. What should I say? Toosae. That was terrible. Poking people makes me say the most random things. You know, I've been thinking, after I get the stick mastery, what's the next most annoying mastery to get? Cause I know Red got nerfed. It's crazy to say this. When I started making this video, which was, I think 3 weeks ago, I have no idea, it's been so long. Run Mastery was able to insta-kill people. Now it only knocks back people. I don't even know if Run Mastery is worth getting anymore. I might still get it just so I can be Terry. Redacted though. Redacted scares me. I don't know, if you have a whole team of people, I don't think it'll be too bad. It's surprising to say this, and I never thought I would be saying this. And I didn't think I'd be saying this, but my sanity actually seems to be going up a little bit. I still do think about stick 24/7, so I don't think that's gonna go away. Ever. I'm permanently gonna be thinking about sticks. Hey Grassman, you inspired me to make the quote of the day today. Stick, stick, stickity, stick. Stuck. Yeah, I like that. I like it so much, the next time you're gonna see me, this thing's gonna be way up there. Way, way up there, I'm telling you. Day 17. I was about to amaze everyone here. Behold. Yeah, so this is a progress. It's a lot, I know. I felt dry with progression. Maybe I should have done a little more. You know, I'm gonna miss poking people. Once I get this mastery, I will probably never want to see this again. Never. Christmas tree? No, Christmas tree, Christmas tree. Stay right there. Stay right there. I don't know why, but speaking of things being dry, that reminded me of a question somebody asked me. Oh my goodness, you scared me. You scared me so bad. Yeah, no, you gotta go. Now they asked me, do you like pickles or cucumbers? Guys, come on. I'm gonna be honest, I like cucumbers more. Hear me out, hear me out. Pickles are good. I don't know what it is about cucumbers. Cucumbers are so much better. You can never go wrong with that pickle juice though. I dip my food inside a pickle jar juice, even if it's sweet stuff, even if it's cinnamon toast. Bacon. Meet Ethan. You see, me and Ethan here had the most beautiful friendship. We started off as enemies. I'm gonna bully you so hard. Yeah, nobody's gonna help you out now. Nobody's gonna help you. Except for that guy. Yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna stop until he leaves the game. Then I died. No. I was just about to bully him too. I hope nobody saw that. Sometimes I forget I don't even have my stick out. So I'm just running around like this, like a complete idiot, with nothing in my hand. And I'm over here clicking, thinking, why can't I get that person? And then I look in front of me and I don't have a stick. That leads me to the quote of the day. Appreciate the sticks that life gives you. Because when you try to poke someone and you realize you can't, Only then will you know what you really lost. Hey man, that was a deep one. Let's take a moment of silence to those who lost their sticks. R.I.P. Back to business. Ah yeah. Oh, don't think I forgot about you, buddy. I never forget about my prey. Listen, I won't be surprised if I die here. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know that was possible. Then I took advantage of his weak spots, but failed. Oh. Ethan. Ethan, buddy. Oh, he got away. The one that got away. So I went on to talk about my evil plans. I love poking people that are already on the ground. As soon as they get up, they get poked again. Like Ethan here. Got back to complaining. I hate Ethan's hitbox so much. It's so dirty. It's so dirty. But after all of that, we forgave each other and became allies. I'm sorry, Ethan. I'm sorry, my boy. He killed Ethan. He killed Ethan in front of my eyes. I just witnessed a murder. Ethan's death was sad. It felt like losing a brother. I only knew him for 10 minutes, and even then, I know he would want me to keep going. So to cope with the loss of Ethan, I went on to grind like there was no tomorrow. I am so sorry to tell you this, guys, but I never lie. I never lie. 77%. That is 76,000 pokes. And if you do the math, that means we are 3/4 done. We just barely need 23,000 pokes left. You have no idea how good it feels to say that. This has got to be the most refreshing feeling. Oh, let me just get a little pokes more. Alright, you're gonna regret that. You think you're a funny guy, don't you? I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. It's been so exciting to see the numbers go up. I'm ready to get this done. Don't think I don't see you guys' comments. I always read the comments and I always see you guys commenting. Where's Stick Mastery? Where's Stick Mastery? Stick Mastery? Stick Mastery calls you. Look at this comment. Buddy, that is 100,000 pokes we are talking about. I am not gonna get that in one city. You have to be out of your mind to do that. I'm sorry, this day has just turned into a rant. Like, listen, I need to take my anger out. I've been so frustrated with this mastery. I need to take it out. But I'm not gonna take it out on you guys. I'm gonna take it out on this guy. No, actually, this guy. Yeah, take it on him. Ooh. I need a little break from all the poking, so let me very quickly win this tournament. No, no, no. Okay, are you kidding me? I can't even win the tournament. I don't even know what to say. Have I really gotten this low? You know what? I think I'm gonna go sit down now. Despite all the smack talking I did, I ultimately decided to back down and let myself go again. I know I told you guys there wouldn't be a gap anymore, but I genuinely needed a rest. My sanity was going mad, and I still missed Ethan. I couldn't even think of any more quotes from here on out, so I sat in silence until it reached. That's right, day 23. But unlike last time when there was a huge gap, I didn't grind a whole lot here. It was just the usual progression. Instead, it was the map that was undergoing major changes this time. I'm sat in this chair for far too long now. My beard has started to regrow on my face, and I've been needing my cane again to walk. I think it's time I stop hiding and step back into the real world and poke once again. The weather's so different outside now. It's been so long that it feels weird. We have to go back to poking. It almost feels, what am I doing with my life? I felt this determination in me. It was so strong, and now it's gone. See, the old me would have targeted that person because they're extended and they don't have that close range on me. But no, I feel different. I feel better. Nothing has changed. I'm still the same green guy with the stick, ready to poke people to get my quest done and do whatever it takes. Even if it means poking the same person over and over. I mean, just look at this. No, nobody's stopping me. Who is gonna stop me? Okay, maybe that person's gonna stop me, but only momentarily. I always come back. It just takes like 5 or 10 pokes. I feel like my normal self again. I don't want to die a lot like last time. That was scary. I died so many times on day 18. And I know. I made a promise that I wouldn't be gone for long. Come on, let a pickle rest in his jar for a couple days, please. I like the cold snow touching the tips of my toes. I can feel it right through my shoes. Come here. No, you stop that. You stop that, you madman. Who is controlling that? There's no one. Oh, that guy's controlling that. Hey, but it doesn't even matter because this guy's just gonna smack you off. This guy said he gave up on stick mastery at 10K. That would have been us. But I have you guys. Your support, your love is gonna keep me going. And I will not take a seat. No, not anymore. Because we will get this mastery. And there's just one thing that I feel is missing. Thank you to all of you who have joined me on this journey. Feels so good to finally be in cycle again. So good that I managed to get to 85%. We are 15% away. To say that we were only 50% away surely felt unreal. As you saw, this day was a roller coaster. My emotions were all over the place. I was feeling like I was back. So with that, I bring you day 24. The finals were here. Once again, my face went through changes, but this time, they were good changes. The beard had gone. But that's good because I have the most fascinating, the most best news. We finally reached 90%. Well, it's 91%, but I did not realize I was already past 90%. I was too locked in. See, that's what happens to you. Poke, 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 poke. What can I tell you? I'm obsessed with poking. Why is there just a hammer laying down on the ground? I am so defenseless. Why are you guys poking me? What did I do? I don't deserve this. I deserve so much better. Ouch. And I'm dead. That's perfect. That's exactly what. I've never seen anyone customize their rock like that. I like it. It's like Rob, but if you had a smoother face. You know what I just realized? We're 9,000 pokes away. Why am I not celebrating? This is huge for me. What? It's almost as if I started poking just yesterday. Only I didn't just start poking yesterday. Isn't that right, Shrek? Oh no, that... I got so scared for him that I fell off. I just wanted to let it be known. After I get this mastery, I'm quitting the game. And that's a joke. I can never quit. Especially not after I get this mastery because I'm just gonna... I'm gonna show off to everyone. Isn't that right, Shrek? Isn't that right? Bob version 2.0. Oh, and here's Rob. Wait, but that's not Rob. It's an imposter. I'm seeing things that and my twin is here. Oh my. I poked this guy so hard his body came off. Look at all these people just falling down. Falling onto the snow. You know what? At least it's snow. They're falling onto snow. Who actually enjoys watching me poke people? Watching them fall down over and over again. Like, it's like a repeated cycle almost. It's like I'm stuck in a time loop. I wake up, get on my computer and start poking people. That's my routine for the day. And it feels like I'm always doing it. I can never stop doing it. You know, for a second I thought Shrek was me. But I'm more handsome than Shrek. Who agrees? Once I get this mastery, I'm gonna feel like Thanos when he got all 5 Infinity Stones. I wanna feel powerful. There's about sometimes 20k active players on side battles. Of those, at least 100 to 250 people have stick mastery. That means you have a 1.6 chance of being in a server with someone who has stick mastery. They might not be using it, but they might have it. If somebody were to ask me what my job is, I would tell them it's to poke people. I poke people for a living. That doesn't sound like a bad job at all. This day was glorious. Waking up in the middle of the night just to immediately get to work. Now doesn't that sound fun? But since I got up in such a rush, I recorded this moment in an unusual location. And I was too lazy to change my disguise. I don't normally record when the farming process is going on, but guys, check this out. 95,000. That is equal to 95%. You know what that means, right? Please excuse my outfit, this is my disguise. We're only 5,000 away, so I'm just gonna keep poking this red guy. And you know what? I might even give him a little scare. I don't know, but we're almost done. Slap was spawned, materializer orb spawned. Everything is just fitting in perfectly. Everything is getting well aligned. I am not lying when I tell you this, but I am very tired. It's late. It's 2 a.m. here. I actually woke up randomly and decided to grind. Because that's all I have in my mind. And I really wanted to finish this before it's 2026. Nobody has messed me up in this server. The amount of times that people mess me up while I'm doing this is insane. I've been messed up about 100 times now. Probably more. I'm not even lying. But what I do gotta get back, and for you guys, it'll only take 1 second. 1 second for the finale. Oh, the day was here. What felt like was taking an eternity would only be a few pokes away. That mastery was at the tip of my fingers. Nothing was stopping me now. This is it, guys. The final moment. I'm only 250 slaps away from completing this mastery. I never thought I'd be saying that, but I am. All that's stopping me from getting this mastery is getting 250 pokes. That's it. After that, it's all over. I never gotta worry about getting stick ever again. I am a soon-to-be mastered stick user. It's taken me so long. Too long almost. You know, not too long ago I was saying how I only need 10,000 more pokes, and now I'm closer than ever. I could have done it the easy way and finish off the pokes by the grinding, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually poke people, the last 250 people, before I get this mastery. If I'm being honest, I thought I wouldn't be able to finish this, especially not before the year ended. I thought I was going to get it sometime after 2026, but 199 more pokes. You know, it's at this point that I would say that I've completely lost my sanity, but I've completely regained it. 75 more pokes. This really doesn't feel real. 9 pokes away. I just need 5 more pokes for 100,000. Last poke. Please. I need this. Please. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's finally over. I don't know how to react. I'm so numb. I just can't believe it's over. There we go. 100,000 pokes. I'm done with stick. The most annoying, and to some people the most hardest mastery. I need to see this. Do I feel the effect of that 0.1 extra second of slap? I do. I really do. It's impactful, meaningful, a purple stick. I really do hope that Toosae never adds another troll mastery like this one. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna do this all over again. This is taking me so long. I wanted to be AFK, but even doing that strat is not completely AFK, especially when people knock you off. They go in first person mode. Look at that. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't have been able to do this without the motivation from you guys. Thank you for joining me along in this long journey. But it's time to put this aside and finally say it's over. Because boy, am I glad to just finally be able to sit down in my bed and not wake up knowing I have to do stick mastery. It's like a pair of chains being released. Can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Purple stick. What I said here was true. I was still processing whether I was dreaming or if this was truly happening. The excitement was overwhelming and I did not know how to feel. And with that, it wraps up the entire journey it took to get this mastery. In terms of days, it took 26. But if you wanted to count every single day, it almost lasted 2 months. This was painful, but it feels so good to say it's finally over.